Thanks for visiting DiscoverEstevan.com. We've got another Discover Estevan 1v1 for you today. I'm joined by Max Wanner, who's a defenseman for the Moose Jaw Warriors. He's pursuing, obviously, a professional career in the NHL. Max, why don't we just start there? I know you had quite the experience with the Oilers in training camp here the last few weeks. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously as a young kid, it's a really exciting experience just to be out there with like the best players in the world. And I was lucky enough to get into my first preseason game and get my feet wet and just see the kind of hockey it's like. And yeah, I mean, it's something every kid looks forward to. And I'm just hoping I can have more experiences like that in the future.
Were you pretty nervous heading into camp, Max?
Yeah, I mean, we had development camp like 6 weeks prior to training camp. So, I mean, we got pretty situated in there. So I wasn't too nervous, but obviously when you start taking rushes against McDavid and Draisaitl, it becomes pretty real.
Yeah, no doubt. And then I guess heading into the preseason game there, Max. I mean, I imagine the nerves are pretty high there too.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it was a game in Seattle. We were playing. They were playing most of their roster players. I think they had 11 or 12 NHL regulars on their roster that game, and yeah, I was pretty nervous before the game, but I was playing with Niemelainen and made it pretty easy to just go out there and play a simple game, and just kind of just kind of got into it, and it turned out all right.
It's just hockey at the end of the day, I guess, right? Hey, I want to ask you about Connor McDavid. You mentioned him there. What was it like being around him in camp?
Yeah, I mean, you see why he's so much better than everyone else, just the way he works and competes. But not only that, you see what sets him apart. It's obviously his speed and is defending him as a defenseman. He makes the best defenseman look silly sometimes. So it's if you can stop him on a rush, you look pretty good out there.
No doubt. Hey, I want to take you back to when you were drafted, Max, because it was in the summer of 2021, I believe. Just take me back to that time with you and your family and how exciting of a moment that was for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I talked to some teams and I was hoping to get drafted, but I didn't have super high expectations heading into the draft. So I actually went golfing with my buddies that day and found out on the golf course and around like hole 10 or 11.
Okay, little unorthodox, I guess. Yeah, so congratulations on that. And then I guess just you just signed an entry level deal with the Oilers. So another milestone for you in your hockey career as well. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to get drafted by a team, and it's another thing to obviously sign with that team, and it's a pretty big deal. But at the end of the day, you still got to go to work every day and prove that you deserve an NHL spot, and doesn't guarantee you much other than you'll just get paid for 3 years.
Hey, take me to this year now. So that's obviously the pro side of things right now, but you're back in Moose Jaw, not too far from home here from Estevan. Just kind of what you expect with the Warriors this year, what kind of team you expect, and maybe what your goals are for this year.
Yeah, so I'll be back with the Warriors this year, and we have a really good team. We've been kind of building towards this for the last 2 or 3 years. And now we have a lot of talent on our team. We have the likes of Braden Yeager, Denton Matejchuk, Jagger Furcus, and myself. And so now we're hoping to make a deep playoff run and really make some noise this year.
Last one for you, Max. I know you're an Estevan guy. You grew up here. You got family here. Do you still keep tabs on the Estevan Bruins here in town?
Yeah, I was watching them last year in the Centennial Cup, and I had a couple buddies on the team, and they did really well last year. I was proud of them.
No doubt. Hey, Max, thanks for doing this, and just want to wish you best of luck with your hockey pursuits in the future.
Yeah, thank you.